virgins who took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish.
They that were foolish took their lamps, but took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight a cry was made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him.
And all the virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us your oil, for our lamps are gone out.
But the wise answered, saying, Must not. There be enough for us and you, but go ye rather to those that sell and buy yourselves.
And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went into the marriage with him, and the door was shut.
Afterward came forth the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. The Lord answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not.
Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh.
Nestled in a grove of trees, at the top of a steep hill, there was a shop. And every person who toiled up the path to the top came for the same reason, to buy oil. The shopkeeper was a young man with thick brown hair. His large hands were strong but gentle. He spent much of his time sitting at a wooden workbench, carefully sculpting small oil lamps. It was his tradition to give one of these lamps to every person who moved into the village. Each lamp was meticulously crafted, and each was different from the others. Some were round, others were oval. Some were made of ordinary clays, and others were made of terracotta. Some were perfectly smooth, while others had intricate designs tooled into their surfaces. But of all of them held oil, and all of them produced light. The shopkeeper carefully sculpted each lamp to complement the quality he hoped each woman would develop within herself. With time and effort, each could become
A woman of the Scriptures,
A woman who takes the Spirit to be her guide.
A woman who keeps the commandments. A woman who respects sacred things.
A woman of humility.
A woman of loyalty.
A woman of service.
A woman who diligently prepares.
a woman of prayer,
A woman of grace, personal conversion, and holiness.
With her lamp, each woman was given a choice. She could use her gift carelessly, foolishly thinking she had plenty of time to prepare, or she could use her gift at all times, and in all things, and in all places. The shopkeeper reminded each woman to return to his shop often. The tiny flame the lamp produced could not be maintained without an ongoing supply of oil, and the lamp maker's shop was the only source of oil in the village. But the path to the top of the hill was steep, and the journey took time and effort. Those seeking oil could arrive at the lamp maker's shop at all times of the day or night, and each was met with a warm welcome, no matter the hour. The shopkeeper's brown eyes would light up as the lamp owner came through his door, and he would always set his work aside to visit. Everyone knows his face, the shopkeeper on the hill. All through the night, the light of his window burns as he works the One of the first women to receive a lamp from the shopkeeper was Eliana.
I use my lamp to light the shadowed corners of my small home. When evening comes, I often sit next to the soft glow and read from my favorite books. Sometimes when I'm finished reading, I lay my book down beside the lamp, wrap a soft blanket around my shoulders, and watch the flame flicker and dance. My lamp has seen me through joy and celebration, and has given me comfort through discouragement and disappointment. The constant light has guided me through change and gives me courage in the hour of darkness. Even now, after years of use, the flame still burns as brightly as it did the day the lamp was made.
Everything to everyone. And yet, I feel like I never get anything accomplished. As soon as the sun comes rising up over the mountain, I get right to work. But it just never seems to be enough time. Sometimes I look up at the shop on the top of the hill and I think, sometime I'll find a way. Even though in between the scrubbing the floors, doing the dishes, reading to the children in the village, going to the market every day. Somewhere I'll find the time. Always in the back of my mind, somehow I will find the time to visit you, to learn from you. But in trying to be everything, I'm missing the most important things: to know you, to feel you. Help me just find the time and remember my life. I will come to you today. Nothing will take your place. I will push the world away and I will run to you. Everything else can wait. Nothing matters more than you today. Always someone needing my time, always something on my mind, weighs on me, pulls at me. Help me lay down my load for what I need most. I will come to you today. Nothing will take your place. I will push the world away and I will run to you. Everything else can wait. Nothing matters more than you today. Nothing matters more today.
The shopkeeper knew that each of the women used her lamp in her own way. He also knew that those who visited his shop most frequently were those who used their lamps most often. As he was asked to do so, the shopkeeper would refill the tiny lamps with oil, drop by drop, according to each woman's need. Dina was the first to ask the shopkeeper for a vessel to hold more oil. It seemed that the supply in her lamp was not enough to keep the flame burning between her frequent visits to the shop. Dina was known throughout the village for her ability to bring comfort at any time of the day or night.
I use my lamp to light the way when I travel to the homes of the villagers during the darkest hours of the night. Because I use my lamp constantly, I worry that I might run out of oil on my journey through the darkness. And so I asked the shopkeeper to make a vessel so I could carry extra oil for my lamp. My lamp is bright in the rooms of those who are sick and warm the lives of the lonely. It has accompanied me through moments where I've seen sorrow and times when I have witnessed grief. It's in your eyes, but hard to see. You've hidden it well, still I sense your need. You don't have to walk alone. I know a simple way to brighten up your road. I will fill my vessel and light my flame, and I will wait with you I've weathered storms, I've felt the pounding rain. I am no stranger to grief and pain. But through it all, his love has been true. Now I want to share the hope and peace I found with you. So I will fill my vessel and light my flame, and I will wait with you. I will stay with you until your heart begins to mend and the last tear falls, till the shadows of the evening have given way to morning, and a flicker of hope returns, and your own light burns.
Nava's lamp was molded from beautiful deep orange clay. After carefully inscribing an intricate floral design across the top of the lamp, the shopkeeper had gently placed it in the kiln. Nava knew that her lamp was something to be treasured, and she carried it everywhere she went.
As I walked home with my new lamp, I watched the flame flicker and knew that this was a gift to be treasured. But keeping the flame lit is a difficult task, one that requires constant